screw it. Let's go outside.
Yeah, I'm wearing the same thing I was wearing in my last video. I don't come here to be judged. What's up? How you doing? Let's talk about bikes. Bikes! It's been a while since I've had a race. So this weekend, I did something that I've been wanting to do for the past maybe 4 years. It's this really cool sort of competitive sportif that happens in Berkeley called the Nifty 1050. What that means is it's nifty. It's 10,000 feet of vertical climbing in 50 miles. That's a lot. That's a lot. If you guys know me, or if you followed kind of my bike stuff in the past, I like crazy weird bike events, right? Dirty Kanza, gravel gauntlet, 100K mountain bike races. These are the things that I just totally geek out on. Weird pain cave, dark side bike stuff, and then cyclocross. And so this was like perfect for me. The event itself is sort of a DIY kind of independent bike race promoter. I don't even think that. I think he's just a guy who rides bikes and thought this was a cool deal and wanted to organize a group ride with his friends, and it ended up being really popular. So he started a Facebook page and a little website. And then as the years went on, it turned into a thing, which is very similar actually to how the Grasshopper series started. So there is promise there. I got up early and met the race promoter. Super simple, handed him $5 and took off. So this year they did a weird kind of staggered start where you could sign in at 8:30 and leave any time between 8:30 and 9:30, but the majority of riders left at 9:30 a.m. I had a babysitting obligation in the evening, and so I had to get started early, so I ended up leaving at about 8:40. This was steep stuff. This was really, really steep stuff. I mean, it started off with this climb up Marin. This is the kind of climb that you do once as a freshman in college to prove that you can do it, and then never do it again. Shot up as steep vertical as you could go, and then drops down as steep vertical as you can go. So the idea is to maximize vertical feet of climbing, to go up, 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 and then go down, 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 down as fast as you can without taking in a bunch of mileage in between, so that it stays true to that 50-mile mark, so you have that sweet 2-to-1 ratio on your climbing to mileage. Yeah, it was actually pretty dark.
All right, fam, we're a little over halfway, I think. And yeah, this is actually really pretty hard.
I ended up finishing, I guess you could say, like 15th or so overall, but really, it doesn't really matter because it was kind of like chaos for me personally in terms of like where I should apply effort. So the way they did it was really smart. They basically take a series of Strava segments and they rate you on those, and that way people are not racing down trafficked roads at high speeds trying to beat someone else. It's a personal kind of segment achievement, and so even if you're in a pack of guys, if you start in the back of the pack and kind of mash your way up to the top of the pack, you could have a faster Strava segment than maybe the guy who is leading the climb from the base. So it's kind of smart in that like it encourages people to not take stupid risks and just kill it on the climb. So I think there was like 3 or 4 climbs that were contested, and I placed about like 14th or 15th on each of those climbs. So I wasn't really like out to kill it. I was more thinking about, this is a really long day. The whole event took me about like 4.5, 5 hours. That's a long 50 miles if you think about it.
Fucking done. Oh man, that was brutal. I have no idea how long that took, but that last climb is just terrible.
You know, for me, these kind of events are way more about testing yourself kind of personally in order to kind of have a little pause. So it's pretty awesome, you know, when you're in the middle of this stuff, you can really not actually think about anything else. I was stoked with how I performed. I thought that the whole thing was really cool, and I'm glad that I finally kind of I gotta put that little feather in my hat. Next week, I'll be competing in the America's Cup in San Francisco, a jiu-jitsu tournament. So stay tuned and watch that. Definitely do another couple of match commentaries. Hopefully end up on the podium again. Aiming for the top as always. But anyways, thanks for watching this. Until next time, keep the rubber side down and take care of yourselves.
Terrible, so that's it. Ooh, now it's time to ride home. There's also no one up here.